What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Massive Damage podcast with Gaiex and Rakychu. Let's go. We're back after a month of radio silence again. I guess was it a month? I'm not even sure.
No, we did say we would do a podcast. Like last episode, we did say if we don't do one before Steam launch, we'll do one just after Steam release.
Yeah,
which we're here.
We're
on target.
Yep, we're absolutely on target. We held our word. But today on the podcast, we actually have something positive to talk about. Most likely, for once, I think we're both enjoying ourselves at the moment instead of having like just flaming Motiga for whatever they're not doing. So that's gonna be good. So let's get right into it. So first things first, we launched. Whoa!
Yes,
we did it.
Live.
We did it.
And pretty smoothly as well. There was no like servers having to be taken down or anything. So
yeah, the launch was smooth. Was smooth sailing. I didn't actually like just because they launched like early, so a lot of people had problems getting into Gigantic early on Steam. I guess. I think that's the only thing that was up. With the servers early on, but that was because they released early and it wasn't really meant to be.
Well, it was kind of just out of nowhere. It literally was just like, "Oh, we're releasing tomorrow." Hint, hint. If you go to Steam, it's actually already out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a classic Motiga early release, right?
I have a feeling because they did that, because it wasn't like a huge rush to get in, and it was kind of like people just going, "Oh, wait, it's out." It kind of worked to their favor that it was kind of like a smooth going in.
Yeah, everyone
downloading and stuff
just trickled in right over the day and over the night. Like there were probably a bit of an 8 people playing that night. Personally, it was like pretty late for me, so I just went straight to bed. But
I just stayed up, downloaded it, and just tested it. I was like one of the first to actually get in. Yeah,
same. I was pretty fucking early. I just saw it. Like I just saw the play button be available on Steam. It was pretty weird. But yeah, only 2 years after we did it, like Gigantic 2K15, Summer 2K15, the meme has officially been slain.
It's over.
It's over. The memeing about launch dates, it's all done. So I think my existence here has no purpose. I think I'm just completely void of meaning right now. Just I have no target anymore. But it's great. It's great that we're finally here. We've been like waiting for that for at least 2 years. So
definitely.
And everything that the Motiga team has been through, and everything that we've been through, and like it was a goddamn roller coaster. Jesus. And that's like one way to say it.
That's like probably the best way of summing it up, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a fucking roller coaster because we had so many nights where it was, oh shit, we had another round of layoffs where I just stayed up till like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. to just watch whatever the fuck happens in like several Discords and shit as the news dripped out.
Yeah. Isn't there like there's a PC Gamer article they did about what happened with Motiga with the layoffs and stuff, and the fact that legit every member of staff was laid off at one point. Like
yeah, so I remembered that Motiga stream like really vividly. The Motiga stream, right after that announcement went out, like, oh shit, we just fired our entire studio, and we were like, all the devs were getting drunk on stream. We were like leaking all kinds of shit that they shouldn't actually do. Those streams were great, but that was actually amazing. But on the other hand, that was like super sad. That was everyone just getting, oh shit, yeah, the game's actually gonna die. And everyone just pulled through in the end. Fucking Motiga just kept going into work for some crazy reason because these guys are all fucking insane. Like, come on, like working for free? What the fuck is this? Hello? Liking your job? Hello? Is that possible?
I want that type of job.
But yeah, that's great. It's obviously like amazing that they actually just kept going into work, doing stuff and like working on the game.
It's also really nice to watch the Steam database info stuff.
Yeah, I have it open. At least like I check it like 3 times a day at least.
And it's like every day so far it's been going up 1K each time ish. Yeah, like we're currently broken 8K now.
Yep, we're like far over 8K now. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So Yeah, but about the reviews of the game. So the initial reviews is kind of a shit show,
Yeah.
so to say, because a la Steam reviews, I guess. So it's mostly positive, I believe now, if I remember correctly.
At the moment, we're like sitting around 70% practically. However, one of the major reasons I feel that we have the negative stuff is pretty much, oh, I need 6 gigabytes of RAM. Oh, this is only 60 FPS and stuff like that, which is kind of bringing the reviews from Steam at least down.
Yeah, like on one hand, those reviews are super shallow and like artificial. It's like, yeah, I can't play the game, so I'll go downvote it because my PC is not good enough.
Yeah,
and I just personally do not attach much value at the like 60 FPS thing because I come from a background of MMOs and fucking MOBAs. Yeah, you don't need 144 hertz shit to work in fucking League of Legends. So this is just not necessary at all.
Like, I'd prefer being able to go over.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
I prefer, but like, especially with my history, like I played competitive Team Fortress 2 with 15 FPS. Like,
yep.
Fucking 60 is luxury for me in my past.
And so personally, it's not all that necessary for me, so I don't see the complaints, and I definitely do not understand why people are, oh shit, it's locked to 60 FPS, let's just not try and play it at all. That's just retarded to me. It's just, how do you
at
think
least
of
it's
that?
not 30. Like, if it was 30 FPS, I'd be a bit more behind it, but
yeah, of course,
at least it's 60.
60 is like a normal number for me. I was like, yeah, that's the goal number of like decent FPS. Like, as long as it's 60, then it's fine, right? So it's a little weird to me. But I guess some people are really that attached to their high FPS values. Like my PC master is, right? They have to feel superior to console plebs. I think that's the most important part of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we'll see how the real reviews are coming up, like the game critic reviews. We've seen a couple.
Yeah.
Like pop up here and there. But
we're getting reasonable for reviewers' standards, so. And they seem like the articles seem very positive.
Yeah, very positive in general. But it's waiting for like the bigger YouTube personalities like Total Biscuit and shit.
Like, well, we've had things from like Total Biscuit is like stated that from the small amount of time he's actually played before he went to Kotzgong, like he seemed to enjoy it, and like he even has been throwing around like it's like the second Dawngate type phrase, which that's pretty big from Total Biscuit, honestly.
It's pretty nice. It's good feedback. So I personally can't wait to see his what the fuck is video on the game and see what his actual thoughts are, like more elaborate. But I guess we'll see that as well in time.
Yeah, it'll be definitely interesting to see more reviews come out. Just general population and what people think. Like from streaming this week, like most of the people who are new have been coming into my chat seem to really enjoy the game. So
yeah.
Seems positive.
Yeah, we'll see how the retention goes, because they're now Motiga announced like the monthly patch sequence, monthly content and shit, which is they're back on that schedule.
Yeah, that's what they can keep to it.
Yeah, if they can keep to it, that's very promising. If they can keep out like pumping content, but features also, things like custom games and shit are on the horizon.
Yeah,
apparently. So let's hope they get that done as well, so we can start doing stuff. But
like for people who don't know, the patch cycle they've said they're gonna try and keep to is pretty much like a minor skin release each week, and then once a month there'll be a major patch, which will generally always contain a hero.
Yeah, which is fine to me.
Yep, is what the game kind of needs right now, because the hero pool needs expanding.
Yeah.
But you can't really bring out a hero every other week, like unless they've really stocked up on their heroes. But we don't know. Obviously, they haven't really told us about that. So
yeah, both Riot Games and Hi-Rez in their like game development times have had really insane hero release schedules.
Yeah,
like both of them had like every 2 weeks at one point.
Oh.
It was pretty sick, but I believe most of them have like settled now. I think they're both on like a month as well.
Yeah, they definitely calmed it down.
Yeah. So
I honestly prefer a monthly to every other week because hopefully that will mean that it's a bit more. They're a bit more balanced in a way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Ramsey is a fairly good example. Like Ramsey isn't stupidly OP, but I don't feel he's underpowered either. And I also feel he has got a place in the roster.
Yeah.
Which is really nice for a hero release.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just his role seems to be right up in the air of what the fuck does he actually? What is he meant to be doing?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the whatever, he's kind of in between that assassin like bruiser-ish kind of type style. So it's just waiting until people like figure him out and figure out what to do exactly, right?
Like there's been a couple of builds I've seen going around as like kind of team fight reflect type style where you just run into fights and cause mayhem. I've seen the dodge builds where you really take advantage of that longer range of dodging and R&B cooldown stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's just some that are just like apply all the dots.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I think Ramsey is one of the most dot heavy characters in the game right now, or
definitely.
at least so it's really satisfying to just run away and like get a random kill that you thought got away, right? Because the dots take so much time. So it's actually really, really good. It's really fun.
Another thing Ramsey has really brought in is curse.
Yeah.
We're actually finally slowly figuring out what curse is actually doing and what it actually affects.
Yeah. So for example, I noticed that it also affects like super jumps. So people can't super jump while cursed.
Yeah.
Because they don't get the super jump buff. Things like HK shield and shit won't apply. From Fortify that we found out, like stuff like that. It's super, super interesting.
Very interesting and kind of changes the way it goes. Because obviously, like before, the only curse we really had was from Zenobia, and that was from her E, which is delayed on coming out. So it's ridiculously awkward to land it.
Yeah.
So it was really hard to test it properly, especially with the fact that we don't have like custom games where we can go in and actually set up the situations.
Yep. It's kind of difficult to do it, or you can like join practice mode with like 2 people.
Yeah.
That would also be a thing that would like
that'd be awesome when that comes in.
Yeah. But yeah, we're off tracking already. It hasn't been like 15 minutes. We're already off track. We're like we're doing it.
We never organized the order of this.
No, we never organized the order. Like we organize the order, we like talk through it and like off track every once in a while.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of hard to like segue back into like what we're supposed to talk about. So you kind of have to work really hard for that. Like you kind of have to like you kind of have to work really hard, almost as if you're like striving to get something, such as a competition.
Oh my god!
Speaking about competitions. Motiga, that was so fucking awful. That was so awful. Speaking of competition, Motiga made all kinds of deals with like peripherals, like Logitech and Razer and SteelSeries, I believe, to get some like custom recallers, and also some other contests that were kind of random and kind of fun.
Yeah, so this is kind of like like something I've been noticing recently. Well, I didn't notice it before, but I feel there's a lot of bias going towards NA right now for competitions. At the moment, the rest of the world, the only tournament they can really take part in, or competition they can take part in, is the plays.gg or whatever the replay site is competition, which is worldwide.
Yeah.
And then lately we've had, I think it's 2 other competitions. A streamers competition for streaming during a set time, which was NA only, and they've also currently running a $100 Steam voucher for NA only, and I think there was also another one in the past, I think like a few months back, which for the the themed Xbox, which is also as part of the streaming thing, I think it was. That was also NA only. So you can call us like Racky's getting a little salty over here. Can we have some like EU competitions over here, guys? But yeah, it's just I hope this is a theme that keeps going, where NA gets all these competitions while the rest of us are kind of sitting, looking and going, "Can we take part?" Like, yeah, it's just a minor thing that I think Motiga / Perfect World need to be like watching out for.
Yep, I agree. It's just you gotta build all your audiences, right? It's not you can't just focus. Well, you can. Even if they would just focus on NA, they would probably do okay. I guess like NA is most likely the like lion's share of all the players right now. I'm pretty confident in that call, mainly because of this shit, right? Most of the marketing efforts are probably like NA based.
Like they like obviously just before release they had all these like French sites and a Russian site and probably another couple of other sites giving out Founders Pack. The thing with the Founders Pack giving out stuff was that was still worldwide to an extent. It also kind of devalued the Founders Pack. Fortunately, that got recovered by the upgrade that happened, which we'll go into a bit later. Yeah. But it's still a bit, why? It's not fair.
Yeah. But just a little note about giving all those Founders packs away. What the fuck was that?
That was out of
that was really weird.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
Like,
they just gave away like fucking 10,000 Founders packs or 20,000 even. Like a fuck ton of Founders packs. I'm not sure.
So much money just gone.
Yeah, that's so much potential money just gone. Like, I know it's like a marketing thing, but they took it a little far, and I'm not sure how these deals exactly work. Maybe these sites bought a bunch of Founders Pack keys. Maybe it doesn't work like that. I'm not really sure.
Slightly okay with it more if the sites did buy those codes, whether at a discounted cost or whatever. However, I still feel it's a bit of a fuck you to everyone who's actually brought them. Yeah. It's basically saying, why should I have brought the Founders Pack earlier on when I could have just waited for all these Founders Packs for free?
Yeah. Pretty much all of my friends got one. That's good. Like I scavenged a bunch of keys with like a couple of people. I got like a fuck ton of Founders Packs. So yeah, whatever. It's fine.
But I just got Chimitar like fully set up Founders wise. And it's also another side thing with those Founders Packs as well. That was also a big fuck you to Xbox. Because they were Arc and Steam only.
Yeah. That's, like, they're also forgetting Xbox. Like, in the trend of forgetting EU, they're, like, forgetting Xbox in general.
Xbox. Like, the Plays TV stuff, I'm pretty sure is Arc, like... I don't know if that's Arc only, actually. That might not be. I think there's a tournament... a competition that's like Arc only or something.
But I don't think PlayStation TV is a thing on Xbox. Yeah, I just don't think it's a thing. It's I believe it's a PC app. It's like a PC program. But yeah, indeed, like a lot of keys went to Smurfs and shit to like boost those up. Not that I mind.
Yeah, that's just gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't mind people doing that. Like, of course you're gonna do that. But yeah, definitely. So another thing is that they kind of changed up the leaderboards.
The leaderboards are getting love.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit, to like make it split between like the Windows 10 and Xbox and the Arc and Steam crowd, which is very good. So now we have a server-specific leaderboards, pretty much.
Yeah, it's nice. The Windows 10 Xbox One is still a clusterfuck. Considering everyone basically has an account on that leaderboard.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for any Xbox users or Windows 10 users who are going to try and overtake all the accounts that are AFK there.
Yeah. Good luck. MMRDK went. But yeah, this kind of leads us into what should be changed about the leaderboards, because this is one step. I think the EU NA thing is another thing. That EU NA split is probably another thing that should happen. I'm not sure how easy that is for them to do though, because that's kind of iffy.
It's definitely something that needs to really happen, because like obviously like comparing like players from EU and NA is really awkward to do, especially on these leaderboards, which the leaderboards are practically doing right now. Especially because like we've never played each other, so we don't actually know. We're like in completely different player pools, so therefore the MMR gains and losses are completely different between the two servers. So the NA EU split's needed. Obviously, going back to like the Xbox is a clutterfuck. We need some sort of DK for MMR.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, just if you not play on an account for X amount of weeks or X amount of days, then you just start losing MMR. The thing is though, like losing MMR is really weird because you don't necessarily get worse if you just don't play on an account. It's more.
Well, if I remember right, I think there was an AMA where, like, because there's a lot of posts on Reddit going, look at this match, look at these MMR, like, this MMR doesn't match up, it's not even. And I'm pretty sure Motiga has replied to them going, don't take the MMR as your actual skill. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a hidden value, which is actually your skill, which they could potentially use more for that situation.
Yeah. Huh. That's interesting. But, right? Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's like, it needs, like, I just feel it needs something. Otherwise, the top is just going to get cluttered and it's just going to promote smurfing and shit. Especially with how easy it is for smurfs to get up there at the moment.
Yeah, you get to, like, 6-7k MMR pretty quickly.
Yep.
After
I'm pretty
a bunch
sure
of games.
You can get over 7k in about 10 to 11 games, pretty much.
Especially if you do a queue with a higher MMR player.
Oh, if you duo with a higher MMR, it goes slightly quicker.
Yeah.
Providing there's other higher MMR people playing, of course. EU gets awkward because not all the decent MMR people actually play at the same time.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. So leaderboards just need some work. Because they're basically just a stand-in for like the competitive mode, rank mode, which I'm probably gonna, let's do that right now. So people have been bringing up, like, I think we've touched on this like multiple fucking times, but I just keep seeing people bring up fucking, we need a rank mode right now.
We don't need a rank mode. We need custom games. That's what we need.
Right. So we need custom games, and people present the ranked mode as a way to solve matchmaking. Which is just the most broken fucking argument I've ever seen. It's like, it's just gonna be separated from normal queues, but the matchmaking is still gonna be just as fucking bad, because it's only gonna do like, hey, this MMR is like gold, this MMR is like fucking silver, you know? It's gonna put like silver or gold and bronze people together. Like, that's what we're gonna get if we have a rank mode right now.
Rank's not gonna fix it, because the main reason games are generally shit is because there's not enough people in each MMR bracket to satisfy matchmaking.
Yeah.
Like, currently it's getting better because there's a lot of people coming into the game right now. A lot of the people who are like currently like mid to top MMR just have to wait right now and just deal with it, because we need to wait for the people who are joining to spread out even to where their actual skill is. Then games will start to become even.
Yeah, the only thing a rank mode will do is present the queue time, or like the game you're going to play differently. Like, hey, I'm going to play a rank mode. Hey, this is a serious game. Instead of, hey, this is just a fucking pub game.
Yeah.
And that's where kind of the frustration from like a higher end player is. If you're like prone to do that, that's where the frustration about MMR comes from. Because basically the casual players and competitive players are lumped together in the same thing. And that's what a problem is. A problem. Because then people don't have the same like mentality or mindset when playing a game of Gigantic, basically. Like if people just want to have fun compared to people that actually want to win, that's annoying.
Yeah, like, I want to win pretty much all my games. However, I mainly try and focus on my individual play. That's the way I'm trying to counter it, but I definitely get salty on my streams, which you can find at Rakychu.
Yeah, I had a salty day as well today. It was a good one. You just gotta get well seasoned sometimes.
Yes.
But then I think one of the biggest news things is the actual Founders Pack upgrade that we got.
Yeah.
So they went from, I believe, 18 heroes in the Founders Pack to like all heroes ever.
No, it was slightly more. There was still one more hero missing from the Founders Pack.
20 heroes then?
19,
18,
I think.
19,
20, around there. Yeah, because, that's about right. Yeah, so they just upgraded that to the Smite Pack. You get everyone.
Yep.
For free, forever.
Pretty good. And it's $30 now instead of 40, I believe.
Well, it was on sale, wasn't it? When they
I'm not sure if it's still the case. Like, I believe it's still $30. It was 30 euros.
The Ultimate Pack or the Founders Pack?
Yeah.
Because I thought we were talking about the Founders Pack upgrade to all the people who got Founders Pack before.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm talking about the Ultimate Pack, which
the
is
Ultimate Pack is around
kind of the same thing.
Currently on the Arc store, it's £24. I don't know how that translates into other currencies.
I think that's about like 30 euros, 30 probably. I think that's what I saw.
Which I've seen. Like, for what you gain, that you get in the Ultimate Pack, you get all the heroes for life, 2 skins, 200 rupees, 10 boosts, and 10 cards, which I think is very fine. That's you're getting quite a lot for that.
That's a good deal. That's a really good deal. They went from like, hey, this is way too fucking expensive and not really good, to like, hey, this is a really good fucking deal. Go fucking get it. And the people that got the Founders Pack before even get 1,000 more rubies.
Yeah.
So all those people that got the free key basically get like 1,000 rupees for free.
No, not exactly.
Doesn't that work? Oh.
Founders Packs that weren't registered by the 19th won't include the rupees.
Oh shit.
That's how they kind of counteracted it.
Oh sure. All right.
It was kind of in small text at the end of the article.
Fair enough. I didn't really notice that, but I figured it was like
with the upgrade of that 1,200 rupees, it kind of made the sale price a lot more justifiable. Even the like £40 one was a bit more. It's still, I feel, a bit of a rip-off, but it's definitely better than it was. But it's the fact that no one knew that's what it was going to become.
Yep.
I don't think even Motiga knew at that point.
No. But it's like Perfect World, like increasing their influence, so to say, because they do all the marketing shit now. So they're like, hey, let's do it this way. And as the publisher, I think they have a lot to say about how the monetization of the game goes. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure. That's just speculation, but I would imagine that the publisher has a lot of influence on the monetization.
You also like with them switching it to all heroes for life. I think that kind of just gets rid of the but Smite does it. Why aren't you doing it? Argument. So it just completely removes that issue. And I must admit, their starter pack is really good.
Yep. That starter pack. 8 heroes, 1 skin, 100 rubies, and 1 XP boost, and 5 fortune cards. So it's like for 10 euros, I believe. For me.
10 euros roughly.
Yeah. So that's like so good. It's like.
And they're decent heroes as well. Like they're not like random. They're like all the starting heroes pretty much. Let's bring it up and see exactly who it is again.
Yeah, it's a bunch of fun heroes as well.
And then also, if you buy that, there's an upgrade pack, so you can upgrade that to the Ultimate Pack if you actually enjoy the game.
Yeah, which is also
really fun.
Yeah,
I don't quite know how that mixes. Whether it's slightly more expensive to do it that route, I'm not.
No,
quite sure.
I believe it's just the same price for the Ultimate Pack. So basically, the starter pack is like 10, and then the upgrade pack would be 20 to like get you up to the 30.
Okay, fair enough.
I believe it's like that. So
yeah. So like the 8 heroes that you receive in the starter pack is Margrave, HK, Beckett, Knossos, Taito, Charnock, Sven, and Zenobia, which is a good pool. It's 2 solid supports. Taito is your assassin, Margrave is your tank, Knossos is your bruiser, and then Beckett and HK, which are pretty much argued the best DPSs currently, and Charnock, which is a solid DPS in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fine. That's like a good way to start out, at least.
Yeah, and then you also get the Knossos skin on top. That's the one you get. So that Beckett skin with the Ultimate and Founders Pack.
Oh, the Cloud Racer Beckett. That's really good. Yeah.
It's the weapon that I really like with the confetti. Just all the confetti all over the place.
Yes, because our clown fiestas were not festive enough. But now we do really have festive fiestas, which is amazing. But yeah, we touched on Ramsey a little bit. Just find out what his exact place is in the roster. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see Ramsey.
Ramsey will be interesting to watch and see how he develops.
I personally find him really fun to play. I played him like 5 or 6 games probably in total. I'm still fucking bad at him because the thing with Ramsey is his play pattern kind of differs a lot from the other heroes.
Definitely, I can see that.
Yeah.
I personally haven't played it, but I've played against it a ton. I'm more focusing on how do I counter it than playing it at the moment.
Yeah.
Also, I've been duoing a ton with Ardre, who's been playing it all the time. So.
Yeah, especially because he doesn't have a dodge attack, which kind of moves him, and because it's just like longer range, like from the place he's standing. I think that kind of changes the entire hero and the way you play it, like massively. So it's kind of getting used to that.
Yeah, like his escape is his dodge, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. But that's pretty. I really enjoy him. I just need to get good.
I think his ultimate also has quite good opening as well, because it's an AoE stealth poison field, which does stealth your teammates.
Yeah, the only annoying thing about his ultimate is that the animation to like start it up is incredibly long. You don't have invulnerability frames, so you basically just get killed if you use it the wrong way. Yeah, you're basically just free. So
and if you don't finish the cast, the poison doesn't spawn as well, and it's a long animation.
Yep. So that's pretty annoying. So I learned that the hard way, that you pretty much cannot use it while like below half HP. It's just you can't do it. So it's basically just to open up fights mostly. Like when you dash in, you kind of ult in.
It's really good to like if you're diving a bloomer, you can just throw it around the bloomer.
And people won't heal. It's good like that, but it just takes some. You just need to think like, hey, what use is this ultimate actually? But it doesn't work to like get away and shit. It's not good for that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how people pick it up and how it develops as a hero.
Then another big feature that we got this patch, text chat.
We have text chat finally.
We did it. We did it, Reddit.
It's kind of hidden in the bottom right. Yeah. But it's there, kind of like as a couple of people, especially on our team, have like pointed out. It kind of blends in with all the pings and stuff.
Yeah, so
which is annoying.
The thing that I'm suggesting is like make it because it has like the player name and then the hero name in brackets, right? You kind of need that to be a color or something, like some bright blue or orange color. You kind of need that to like make it stand out from all the pings, and make just the pings make it smaller or something, the text, and like the font less bold, if you know what I mean. Just so it's less like it's less coherent like across the board, because it's difficult to read. And people have not been paying attention. I've been typing in text chat a fair bit, like telling people what to do, but I don't think anyone's reading it.
I've had a couple of people see my text chats and stuff. There's apparently a sound notification when someone types in chat, but I've never noticed it. Rox has been having success here, so yeah. Yeah, no one looks at the chat, and I don't think pings should be there. Like unless they actually ping like an objective or something, like the way it works in League and shit. Even then.
A ping will only show up when you actually target something with your ping, right? But it doesn't work like that in this game.
Well, in theory, they removed all the like fancy pinging. Like the ping got updated. It's legit just 4 pings now. Like withdraw, going here, attack, and summon.
Yeah.
They don't have the like don't summon, the please get out, and like the very detailed. So it doesn't need to be so detailed in chat, because you can't even do that anymore.
Yeah, so texture definitely needs some work. It is the first iteration though, so I'll figure if Motiga hears the feedback on that, then we'll get some updates to that over the coming patches, I'd say.
We'll see what they do with it. Like, it's definitely good that it's there. It could use a bit of work. Could also probably be used moving up a bit on the screen, just so it's not so hidden in the bottom corner.
Yeah, probably. Or they can make it in the bottom left somewhere, where it's like in every game.
Yeah. It's
pretty much always in the bottom left. So
That's
it's
true.
It's just how it works. Or make it just be able to be moved around. That would be nice.
Movable text chat would be nice.
Movable and scalable. So yeah, thank you. But that's something for the UI team, I guess. that has just been very busy overhauling all this
Definitely.
stuff. But yeah, very excited for that. So still no push to talk. It's coming in the August build, which has been confirmed. So I guess we'll have to wait a little bit. And after that, I will finally start using it, probably.
Yeah, same.
Because it does improve your match quality like significantly if you use it. So might as well get used to using it. But I pretty much do not play out of stream times, or like very rarely. So it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna talk to people.
I've been playing more out of stream a bit more recently. Just because match quality is starting to get slightly better, so games have been a bit more nicer to play solo. I do a lot of Q sniping as well lately as well, so
yeah, get the streamers in. Yeah, true. That's a way to get better matches, definitely. But yeah, we'll see how that develops as well. Shows good signs at least. And we got a trip skin, pretty nice, pretty good
alright. Skin. Not amazingly keen on it.
Yeah. But yeah, just general. Because I think Motiga kind of wants to do like themed releases. I think that's kind of has been the trend, right? So we got a lot of winter skins with like Paco and shit. So maybe we'll get like a punky biker type skins with Ramsey.
I'm trying to remember what skins are coming out, because they did announce it on the stream. But I can't remember exactly what they were.
So this is the like try not to break NDA gears, like spinning here. This is so this is like the dangerous territory.
I'm not gonna even attempt.
No, let's not try it. So
well, I'll see if I can recall the heroes, but I can't even recall the heroes anymore.
No, it's so difficult. It's so difficult. We got a small increase to respawn timers. Actually, very noticeable.
Definitely.
And much better. From like 15 to 18 seconds, so only 3 seconds per guy. But it's very noticeable and it's very useful.
Definitely. Like it's made the difference of like not being able to do anything when you killed 4 of them to being able to actually pressure and take a creature and still get out. But it's not so much that the other team can't react to you going for that creature. I feel it's kind of slotting into that perfect area. It might need a couple of adjustments here and there, but yeah. I've also noticed it's kind of also affected the lever bonus respawn times. Like, you don't just spawn instantly no more if you get wiped as a 4.
Oh yeah,
it
because
still takes a while.
Yeah, it's probably because of the base 3 seconds at it. Yeah. Because then it's relatively more.
Yeah. Because I did notice, like, when during with Ardre, like, if we ended up in a 4v5, the respawns before this patch, like with only 4 people on your team, made it so that we could literally go for these ridiculously over-aggressive moves and still be up before they can do anything.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, now we actually have fucking time to do stuff, so very happy with that as well. So another feedback hurt thing, I guess.
Definitely.
That the community has been crying for, so Martika's actually listening. Oh, thank you. It's good. Guardian shield, during one phase shield added by kills is 300, down from 400.
So basically that's when the Guardian is actually pinned, if you get kills, you add shield. They've just reduced that shield that's been added by 100. Just to allow getting the wounds slightly easier. I still feel they need to nerf the rampage damage, though. Yeah,
it's pretty insane. Like, some lower shield wounds are just completely undefensible, even early in the game. So it's really difficult. I think at the moment, I think the second wound is like the hardest to take. Like in general, because that's before the clash damage goes.
The hardest wound I think to take is, I guess not first wound. I was thinking first wound 100 shield, first push.
No, it's like pre-clash second wound. It's
depends on the map though. Yeah. I feel Sanctum, I definitely agree with that, but I feel Ghost Reef you can cheese it easily. Just because of the cactus.
Yeah, just because of the cactus. Yeah.
Like, as another thing, I feel Ghost Reef should be adapted. I've been debating doing a post on this and publishing it somewhere. But basically, I feel Ghost Reef would be a lot more enjoyable to play if the Guardian was moved back slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just in front, like, just exactly between where A point used to be and B point cavern. Like, if it was back there, it means the Guardian is still forward compared to where it used to be, but it's not so forward that it reaches the window.
Yeah, because
that's the worst point at the moment. That window.
Yeah, because you pull aggro, like, below the window. You pull Guardian aggro. That's, like, slightly... It should be behind the window, right?
You pull aggro on the window.
Yeah. But, it like, the aggro range should be slightly behind the window, actually, because that's where the actual base, like, starts. IMO, at least. That's the way... That's logical. It would be, like, a logical cutoff point.
And then that also fixes that cheese cactus spot, like, because that would be out of range at that point.
Mm-hmm.
So people actually, like, DPS, like, especially, like, HK money, have to commit. Like, they have to commit in Sanctum, and they have to commit for Sirens.
Yeah.
Like, Sanctum, you have to, if you're playing HK or Imani, you have to at least reach their forward point. Or their B point now. You have to at least get that far to be doing damage to the wound. With Sirens, you have to at least be on their C point. Yep. Or a bit behind their C point, actually. So, you're having to deep commit, whereas in Ghost Reef, you don't even need to really go past the middle point. Which is a bit...
Yeah, even though you're quite in the open on the cactus, it's like...
You're in the open, but melees are fucked, because the only way melees can reach there is to either go around into the center and climb up, or climb on window, which will probably have 3 or 4 people there running about and shit, and then jump across and pray to God the DPS isn't smart enough to position at the edge of it so that you get pushed off.
Yeah, and also collision around that cactus and the other thing is like really wonky if you want to get up there. So as like a melee, as like trip or something, it's really painful to do sometimes. So
I feel it's worse as Margrave, because your hitbox is so fucking big, you're pretty much pushed off every fucking time.
I don't play Margrave, but sure, I believe you. I can definitely see that happening.
Well, I just see a lot of Margraves failing that jump, so...
Nice. Another like really decent-ish change is the creature HP changes. Also very noticeable, but maybe not extreme enough. But
I personally haven't noticed it at all.
I did kinda. Like
when I read the changes, I was like, okay, this is an interesting change. I just think it's the wrong way round.
Probably.
I feel like personally, with playing the patches stuff, it's so hard to argue upgrading to an adult at the moment, because it's like, yes, I get extended vision range, or I get slightly more healing, or I get an ice patch for a Yeti, or I get a stronger Drake. Okay, cool. But if we get fucked in a team fight, they get 20 power. And there's nothing we can do about it.
That's kind of a big deal. But yeah, babies are definitely like pretty like the 10% increase is quite a lot.
Like I haven't really done the proper testing, but like I'm pretty sure a bloomer can last roughly about the same amount of time as like a baby bloomer can last about the same amount of time as like an adult bloomer almost.
Especially against multiple people, it's like
just fucking dirty right now. It's just like, why bother upgrading? We have more babies anyway.
Yeah.
Also, obelisks are still free as fuck.
yeah, obelisks just die instantly if you turn on them. Like,
so if you can get an adult obelisk set up, that's annoying to take. I'll be honest with that. Yeah. Adult obelisks.
So on the topic of upgrading stuff, I do think that it's more shifting to like really tactical upgrades. If you understand what I mean, it's like, oh shit, this baby's about to die. Let's upgrade it.
Yeah, it's definitely becoming more tactical. Like, oh, okay, it's more beneficial for us to do that, or oh, let's upgrade Siren's D to a Yeti now because it's about to go in clash and the ice field and the wall are so strong.
Yeah, or like, hey, this push's tie is gonna be broken on this point. Let's make sure we upgrade it before the enemy team so we can get it faster or more reliably. It's kind of like that, right? It's not just you go upgrade like as soon as possible, or you go upgrade as soon as you have the focus ready for it.
And it's not like adults are so easy to still like solo or duo to kill, and they die still pretty quick. Especially like I'm pretty sure like there was a point where me and Ardre killed I think it was an adult Cyclops pretty much within 10 seconds. No one can retaliate to that. Like, and that's just 20 power gone straight away.
Yeah. Instead of losing like the 10 power for a baby.
Yeah,
just
like
to resummon.
That's like one of the major points I'd point out to people with like adults versus babies. If it's a baby and they're pressuring the baby, if you get 1 kill in that situation, you've equaled that kill. And if you can get 2, you've won it.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's an adult, they can sacrifice that trip who's holding the aggro while the range kills it. And then if the range get out, they've gained 10 power on you.
Yep.
Which could be just a huge swing.
It's harder to trade in. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Where are we at? Wait, definitely that has like implications for how the game is played competitively.
Yeah,
like I'm super interested in seeing like the teams how they're actually playing it, because we've seen a couple of like captains matches from NA, which is
Yeah, that's kind of like the step up from pubs, but it's still not proper competitive, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not too sure about actually drawing conclusions from that, but like I'm really excited to see actual team play again.
Yeah.
With this stuff, to see how it changes. Like the hero changes this patch have not been too
Heroes balance. Oh.
Yeah, there's not really done much about heroes at all.
Yeah, they didn't really touch heroes. Like, okay, they did pretty much change like a lot of the heroes in terms of bug fixing, but that's all we really got. Like, Trip got a random as fuck deflect nerf, like from 3 seconds to 2 seconds on her Q, which is random as fuck. It's like one of the balance patches like got fucking played HK and got really irritated with it or something. Meanwhile, the 10-second power surge buff is still there.
Yeah.
Narcissus HPE buff is an interesting change. I don't know if anyone's actually tried it because the movement speed and focus gain is quite strong.
Yeah.
It's just like, why would I take that?
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not really worth going for the other path. Like, team-wide speed buff is like insanely good.
It's like a lot of us have been like publicly saying like HK's damage was retarded while fortified while being at a Marnie range, which should be fucking changed.
Yeah.
The shield may want to be looked at as well. Trip's power surge like duration buff for movement speed needs to be changed slightly. It's just like, what's going on?
Yeah. Like, I'm also pretty sure that HK shield is bugged some way, because like Amani shots, like ultimate shots, do like fucking 20 damage sometimes. That's like fucking stupid.
Okay.
I had a couple times where I just ulted a shielded HK and fortify, and it would do like 20 damage. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I even focusing for this? Like, it's so weird. But it's a weird upgrade.
I do know if you, as a Marnie, if you focus a shield, the damage number of the shield damage you do doesn't come up at all, which is really annoying. So that's probably where all the damage is actually in the shield. But you just never see it. It's like, it works on the wound as well. Like, if you focus the wound with full shield, when it's 100, you literally see like 20 to 30 damage come up, but you're actually just destroying the shield. That's what you're doing.
Maybe it is like that.
It's a really weird way of displaying damage numbers, but I'm pretty sure that's what's happening in that situation.
Yeah.
Though I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Narcissus HP buff isn't a shield. It's
it's temporary HP.
Yeah, it's just health HP that doesn't even get taken away in theory until last. It's like it's like if you're about to die, it will then take it from it.
I believe
give
it,
you
it
that
also it also heals you for a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Temporary
it's like
HP.
it adds the temporary HP, and if you take it works backwards. It's really fucking weird.
It's kind of weird.
Like I remember like watching the stream when Fetch was talking about it, and it was just like, wait, what? It works like that? Like,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah. What? Hello. It's kind of weird, but in general, I hope to see, because with this one month patch cadence, I kind of hope they do like a every 2 week patch where they have like a major content patch like every month, and
like a hero balance patch.
Yeah, and like a balance patch in between. I believe that's how most games are doing it. I believe like League of Legends does it that way. They have like a patch every 2 weeks, where they mostly just look at balance, and then sometimes they like introduce new heroes and items and stuff.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they do it. I'm not gonna get my hopes up for it.
No, absolutely not. Like, I think if they stick to this 1 month schedule, I'm probably happy.
I think I will be heavily concerned if Motiga do like a patch in August, which is pretty much guaranteed, but we have no proper hero nerfs or buffs again. At that point, I'll be like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's about time. It's gonna be about time to actually go change some stuff. But in general, what do you think of the patch? Like we've already touched on it before a little bit, like over the course of the episode. But like your conclusion on this patch?
I think the respawn times and the text chat changes have kind of made the flow of the game a bit more nicer to play. With the fact that you actually can play a bit more objectively after a team fight. I still feel adults are, as I've said, kind of a bit, well, should I really? It makes you really think about it, which can then also lead to you not being able to summon it in time. Though I feel gameplay-wise, matchmaking's getting better, and solo queue / duo queue, or just general matchmaking-wise, the game feels alright. You still get your stomps. Though me and Andre are kind of questioning Ghost Reef right now. It seems like if you get Sirens and Sanctum, the games are generally most often like even most of the time. You obviously will get the few that gets through the cracks. But whenever we touch Ghost Reef, it's just imbalanced one way or the other.
Yeah,
there's something just wrong.
Maybe I'm not sure if they still do the like first game is Ghost Reef.
I'm pretty sure they do it still, but there's also been games where I don't think anyone's new in it. It's just me / Andre plus a bunch of people who are like on their like 7th or 8th game versus like 3 or 4 decent people. Yeah, it's like Rox said, Ghost Reef is just a wild card. Like you don't know what you're walking into when you get that map. And as like a really high MMR player, we get Ghost Reef a lot. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I'm not like sure. Maybe it's like I got Ghost Reef for the entire day pretty much as well today. So and I had a couple of weird games as well. So
like I know I should expect Ghost Reef more often this weekend because obviously Steam release and shit. But it's still those games are not going to be good visual for new people coming in.
Yeah, I'm curious. Maybe there is something behind that. That they like, hey, here's a really weird match. Let's put them on Ghost Reef to see what's happening. It's just all a social experiment. It's just all a social experiment. Let's make sure how we get the weirdest games possible. Let's put them on Ghost Reef and see what happens. Yeah, I'm personally enjoying myself quite a bit. Like matchmaking is still weird, in ways, but It's definitely getting better. Like the storms are getting less stompy most of the time, less frequent. Mostly like really pretty close games in general, like 2-1. Well, that pretty much one team will get at least one wound every time.
Definitely.
So that's I don't think it's too bad of a patch. It's pretty good actually. Like we're trending upward with all the features coming up and sure. Like I'm hopeful for like the next coming patches.
Things are definitely getting better.
It's like it's shaping up to look pretty well. But
we just have to see how it goes. Like say in like 2 weeks time, does it keep this type of improvement or does it stabilize or does it get worse? Like
Yeah, because it does take some time for marketing to like kick in, right? It does take some time for people to actually start coming in. And they've had a ton of like sponsored streamers as a marketing effort, which is one way of doing it. But of course you have to do that through multiple channels with like banner ads and stuff like that as well.
There's so many sponsored streams at the moment. I'm pretty sure like anyone who's like a Twitch, not a Twitch affiliate, but a Twitch partner, is literally just been like contacted by Perfect World. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Which there were also a couple of people just like doing weird shit, like the sponsored streamers, but most of them were pretty alright. Like I was invited by Perfect World during a stream. Like when was it? Was it Thursday? Was it on launch day? I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was
Thursday. I was invited to go duo with this one guy, like help him out or something. Like Perfect World just asked me. And then I got added, and then we got like a fucking 8-minute queue time, and he booted me out of his party. It was super fucking awkward. And I was like, oh shit, I'm not gonna go in voice chat with this guy. But then he didn't want me to like talk through the game and shit. It was super weird. It was kind of weird, but and then I just went back to my own stream and just played a couple more games, I guess. It was kind of awkward.
Yeah, duoing with people you don't really know like that is really awkward, and it kind of like. The queue times, obviously I know Ardre really well, and like we can get past the queue times, we can talk to each other's chat, and we can just kind of cause casual conversation. I feel group queues need the communication between the two people for it to work. I feel, or you need a chat that's active so you can keep talking to them.
Yeah, like he had like 2K people in his stream, so like chat was constantly going, but there wasn't really anything else. It was kind of weird. But yeah, so that didn't happen. So I was like, Gaiex redemption story, that fucking SoFetch asking me to go help with that. I was like, yeah, I'll go redeem myself for flaming Motiga for like a couple months straight. But yeah, so the redemption story was not gonna happen that day, at least. It's too bad. But yeah, I hope advertising, like, it's obviously completely in the hands of Perfect World and how they want to do that. But that's gonna take some time, and I'm really curious to see how the other like player numbers develop. Because I think we're over 9K now. Were we? Oh, Rox is lying. Oh no, we're not over 9,000 yet, guys. We're not over 9,000 yet. Fuck me, I got memed on.
Yeah, like it's like going through over this weekend is looking promising, but I think we just need to wait a couple of weeks just to see how it stabilizes and how it keeps going and stuff. But yeah, definitely. It'll be interesting.
See, so on the final note, we've revamped the competitive Discord.
Oh, actually, before we move into that, if any Motigan watches this, can I put a request in for August patch? Can we have creature loadouts? Like, we have 3 maps, and I want to run different creatures on each map. But I don't know what map I'm going to be going into the next game. Yeah. Can I have at least like one other loadout that I can switch between in the hero select?
Yeah, that'd be fucking
awesome.
That'd be great.
That's like the one feature that I feel should have been implemented a while back, and it just never happened. Like.
Yeah, they're like. Yeah. You want to have that map specific stuff.
Because it's like I want a bloomer for Ghost Reef, but I don't honestly care about having I want an obelisk for like Sanctum and Sirens. So it's like I switch out a bloomer for the obelisk. So it's like, do I not have the bloomer for Ghost Reef, which I get a lot, so I'd rather have the bloomer, or just not have the obelisk and lose out on trying to deny my teammates from double summoning on the fucking center.
Yeah. Oh. That's a way to use obelisks. Just to fucking like,
denial.
Denial for your own team. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, creature loadouts is a thing we've requested multiple times, I guess. I think Motiga's aware, but it's like a thing.
Yeah,
it's not really high on the priority list.
Yeah, it's just not on their radar at the moment. Hence why I want to put the request in now.
Yeah. So, competitive Discord, we did revamp it. We have like a couple of like rule changes and stuff, and a little bit more clearing up. We have two new staff members. We're still looking for one EU guy, possibly.
Yes.
We're probably fine for now, but it would be fun.
Yeah, we're probably fine, but it'd be nice to have another EU person
that is not really affiliated with a team.
Preferably, yeah.
Yeah, because we could get Sturm in, but then we'll be like fucking massive damage, like in control of that server, which we kind of are now, anyways. Not that it matters. But yeah, that's kind of what's happening. Like, so if you're interested, I believe I have a fucking command for this. Does it work though? Because it doesn't seem to be properly entered into my bot. Ooh, that is annoying. That's annoying. I'll go make it right now so we get a link. Yeah, so we do have like the correct.
Yeah.
It should work.
Go.
It doesn't work.
Rip.
It fucking does not work. All right. I'll do it differently. I'll do it differently then. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Boop. There we go.
Hey.
So there's a link to the competitive Discord. If you're interested, go get there. Go talk to people. Go form teams, and go start playing each other.
So I think that command might not have worked because you did it from the bot.
Oh, that's possible. That is certainly possible. That's like a huge derp on my end, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, join us on the competitive Discord. Start forming teams for custom games when they arrive.
Yeah, definitely, because those
Get to
are
know your teammates.
apparently over the horizon somewhere.
Yes.
Very close. Ish.
Ish.
Um,
Custom games beta is incoming, they said on
Yeah.
the AMA, so...
So the thing is, as well, that I wanna a message that I want to send out is not just post a recruitment message. Actually, go talk to people. Go fucking hit up people that you play with and that you enjoy playing with, and that you like encounter multiple often.
Start forming those teammate bonds to help you improve quicker in competitive when it starts.
Yep, exactly. Like this is the time to go benefit and go cash in before all the competition is actually rolling. So if you're early, you may be carving out a place like at the top of the scene. It's still early enough for that, especially in the EU. Like there are a couple of NA teams already kind of formed and still hanging about and waiting for shit to kick off again. But in the EU, we're the only ones pretty much. So
Pretty much.
it's your chance right now. Go do it.
Yes.
Do you have, on the other hand, more advertisements? We have a couple of builds from the Massive Damage team. We have Arade's Mistforge, or Arade's Mistforge build for Trip, which is over here, and Rakychu's Beckett build, which is over here. So there we go.
Yes.
Couple guides if you're interested in playing those heroes.
They're fairly detailed. I'm pretty sure both guides, I know my one for certain, have multiple builds on them written out and when you'd use them and stuff. So definitely worth going and have a look and stuff. I have a Charnock one that I'm slowly working on this week. So that'll be coming hopefully by next week. That's my aim anyway.
And we hope to just continue to put out guides and stuff for that as well. So that's good. Do you have any final notes, Rakychu?
I guess a public reminder that Perfect World and Motiga are doing another AMA on our Reddit on R Gaming, I believe it is.
r/gaming, yep.
So that'll be interesting to keep an eye on. I guess our podcast next week will be dependent on whether the content in that is juicy enough.
Yep, depending. Because I'm generally expecting more PR stuff, but maybe because Perfect World is involved, we might get some actually interesting shit, and because it's like a more open, bigger subreddit and shit, so that might be... I'm not sure what to expect really here.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Like looking forward to the next, like looking onwards towards the next few weeks. I honestly don't know whether we'll be doing a podcast until the August patch. Because we honestly don't know if there's going to be any type of news that's going to be juicy enough to do a podcast on.
Yeah.
And with the fact that custom games aren't existing yet, it means competitive isn't about, so therefore we can't really do like scrim stuff and things like that. I guess you could maybe try and get a guest again.
Mm-hmm.
We can look into that.
It is about time for another guest.
Yeah.
I guess. Huh. Let's do just a filler episode. Let's go to the beach, Rakychu. We can do this. We can go to the beach and get a beach episode.
You paying for my flight?
Let's go hang out on the beautiful beaches of the Netherlands. It's great. They're beautiful. They really are. They're the best beaches. The best beaches in the world. But oh well, I think that's it then for us. So thanks for hanging out. We'll let you know when we're there. Probably in about a month-ish time.
Yeah.
Slightly less, I guess.
Well, I'll try and get tweets out, whether on the Massive Damage Twitter or on my own, to kind of like just stay each weekend, whether we've got enough really to do the podcast or not.
Yep. So go follow twitter.com/Rakychu as below your webcam. I even made the same fucking mistake as to make it. I do that every once in a while. Like I just tag like Rakychu instead of Rakychu because that doesn't work.
I need to get popular enough so that I can potentially ask Twitter to fucking change it.
Yeah. Just get that
that Twitter account is not used by anyone. I don't know who it belongs to, but they haven't used it at least since 2003. So
yeah, that's annoying. Definitely go follow Rakychu's stream as well, which is twitch.tv/Rakychu.
Yes, Rakychu.
Rakychu. So there we got that. Also, don't forget to follow my social shit, which I will dump in the chat because I don't have a fucking social commands for you guys. I should probably like make like a command for like just a podcast shout out that we do like for us. Also, don't forget to follow @MassiveDamageGG on Twitter for podcast updates, team updates, and shit. Scrim VODs, etc.
When competitive kicks off, yep.
When competitive kicks off, we'll be the first to do that. And I want to thank you all for watching, and
yes,
see you next time.
Ooh.